Greetings, history buffs and film fans. Today we're diving headfirst into the epic world of Braveheart, a film that takes numerous creative liberties with its historical facts. We can forgive a few made-up battles, some missing weaponry, and uncommonly clean and conditioned flowing locks of hair, but some of the inaccuracies are so egregious the film borders on fiction. So, get your kilt on and your longshanks ready as we unveil the worst historical inaccuracies that'll have you scratching your head more than a medieval lice infestation. Let's start with the film's title. Braveheart refers to William Wallace, the Scottish hero played by Mel Gibson. Historical nitpickers might cringe to discover that Braveheart was a term used to describe Robert the Bruce, not Wallace. 14th century writer John Barber wrote about a knight taking Robert the Bruce's heart on a crusade and throwing it into the attacking army, exclaiming, "Lead on, Braveheart, I'll follow thee." Next we have the infamous kilts. Now don't get me wrong, kilts are fantastic, but in the 13th century, not so much. It's like claiming the Spartans rocked skinny jeans at Thermopylae. Sorry Mel Gibson, but your fashion-forward Scots were about 300 years ahead of their time, and the blue woad on the Scots' faces. That one is late by 1,000 years. Sticking to the misrepresentation of Wallace, the film's portrayal of William Wallace as a lowly commoner is not based on historical fact. Records suggest that Wallace was born into a minor noble family. Braveheart's decision to depict Wallace as an underprivileged farmer adds a dramatic touch but deviates from the reality of his upbringing. Next, we have the portrayal of Edward II. He is made out to be a weak, effeminate leader with a lover in Piers Gaveston, the first Earl of Cornwall. There is no historical evidence that Edward was homosexual, nor is there any record that Gaveston was shoved out of a window due to any affair. This is all fabricated to make Wallace and the Scots appear more strong and manly than the English, which is historically and just all manner of wrong. Now let's move on to another fake love affair, William Wallace and Princess Isabella. It's like a medieval Romeo and Juliet, except Juliet is still in diapers. Isabella was about 3 years old and in France when Wallace was doing his rebellious thing, and she certainly never carried his child. The top and most egregious inaccuracy on our list takes us to the Battle of Stirling Bridge. A pivotal moment in Scottish history, strategically using a narrow bridge to outsmart the English. The film, however, seems to have misplaced the bridge entirely, like having a chess match with no chessboard. Plus, the tactician behind the winning battle plan was Andrew de Moray, not Wallace. If you enjoyed this romp through non-history, hit that like button. Now, share your favorite Braveheart blooper in the comments below. Until next time, keep your kilts stylish, your bridges visible, and your love stories age appropriate.